TikTok drop mi fún kò lè máa mú lẹ́sìn èèyàn lórí platform kò tún máa wá síbí ìgbà kó tún máa mú lẹ́sìn èèyàn ṣé ṣe
tó bá ti mute
go drop you
Aduke, wait. Akpakpa, while I did not hear everything you've said, even if you abuse me, it doesn't change anything from the fact of my own opinion. I know I don't gag anyone from speaking their opinion, and I will not be gagged by anyone from speaking their opinion. I am not here to be a fan of anybody. I'm just here to speak true to the facts. And if it is a problem for you or you do not have the power to comprehend what I've said, it's just you. Anyone that has the power to comprehend what I've said, let them comprehend it. As a matter of fact, not everybody should be able to comprehend what everyone says. So I don't have anything against you. If you like, abuse me. It's your MO, so I don't have problems with that. Let's continue with the discussion, Sele.
I never abuse you. I will not abuse you. Let me tell you that.
Ìjọ́ Akpakpa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa driver. Akpakpa wá ní òun believe nǹkan tí driver sọ. Mo wá ní òun believe nǹkan tí driver sọ. Akpakpa dẹ̀ drop mi. Ó ní kí ló dé tí mi ṣe ní believe nǹkan tí driver sọ. Ó dẹ̀ drop mi. Ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe pé wọ́n á fẹ́ máa ṣe yẹn ní bíbí báyìí.
Okay, I give you my reason. You were using this guy Westo to say what the nurse they tell you not true.
The nurse is consistent.
Yeah, they tell you now.
The driver is not consistent. The driver has changed his opinion.
West not right under law. You know they talk under law. You understand?
Ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tí driver sọ nínú corona
because this girl now you be weary, you be weary. I swear that you are
not. Wetin driver talk for corona inquest is very different from what he said at the VDM. Nǹkan tó sọ lọ́dọ̀ VDM, the driver, what he said at the VDM is different from what he said in the corona inquest. Should I bring the both part for you and play it for you before you think? And the nurse has been consistent. What the nurse says to Westo in 2023 is still what the nurse say at the corona inquest. Is that a sin? Me saying that is a sin, right? Because you are telling me that I'm using Westo to compare what... Because she has been consistent.
Now break. Why waiting talk for 2023? Why not anything? One adore for a minute.
Why
not go be street? Me they tell you say this person.
Oh God,
you don't match with the time of the driver. You talk another one.
You can't declare.
Both of you should.
Who is telling you that?
You be real.
Who is telling you say did not see Baba? Who they argue that one with you? Go sleep.
Go sleep. I don't feel follow you talk.
I'm a pushing up narrative on platform. Now the only thing where you want now you want me the contact for your platform.
But for a few days now, or let me say a few weeks now, you started being disrespectful, and that thing is very bad. You have to listen to people. You understand? Aristocrat, he was speaking here. You come confrontational, like you come to confront, and it's obvious, like you always want to confront people on their own opinion. This thing is not good. So allow people to pour out their opinion. We are here. We heard what he said, and it sinked in. I understand some certain things he said. Sele heard something he said, but you now you come to insult. It's not good, bro. It's not good. Because we are injustice for Mohbad. Most of us
remember listening to yourself using the word insult. Can you point that word of insult at now? Now you don't lie against now. I say I not believe what you talk. Now insult be that one. And he said person talk say not believe what now everybody have his own opinion. But what do you know be insult? Or God not the main provoke person. Okay. What do you know say be insult? Tell me. Somebody tell you the grace. Wait, Abdul call me with just now. Wait till that one be. That not be
You and
insult.
Aduke, you and
Why you dey?
Aduke, una
Oga,
get una
go
own
sleep,
thing.
you go sleep at the hate nonsense. I know they take side. No, they, I know they fear to do the truth bring for
Akpakpa,
you.
looking at
Why you
it,
dey
me
take
and you,
side
Akpakpa.
now?
you know be wait,
You say
you know be
Akpakpa,
wait.
Akpakpa.
I'm not your age
you
mate.
are you
Because
are
you
looking
dey
Akpakpa.
insult me,
justice
call
for
me
Mohbad.
shame with it.
The only
Let
thing
me
wey you
Akpakpa.
go fit
what they
do
insult
now,
me.
you go
Yeah,
find
you
there,
tell me
you go,
stop, man.
me and you
Even
no be age
moderator
mate.
mute me.
I
You,
promise
I
you.
keep quiet.
You
I
go
keep
find there
myself. You dey
begin.
talk. Say somebody to do
Stop
you.
doing that.
Oga, behave yourself
Stop
well.
doing that, please. Stop
When
doing
the
that.
uncle Aristotle, can you tell us that there is so far? Okay, Emma Binu, sorry, but I say I don't believe your statement. Now they trigger people. When trigger people, people come for now. They toss the person come for now. Which can matter be that one?
Akpakpa,
You see ever
you can't come for
you will
me.
stop.
You
Now
can't
you
come
want to
for
tell me
me.
what I want to live my
If
life.
you set your ring light, you can't come for me. I know be those people where they come for. If you come
No
for me, I
be
come for you.
enemy.
Are you
Me and you
tired?
no
Every
be
You
man
age
guys
go
will
mate.
come
get me
for
for
you.
mind, though.
Una
It's
be
best if you
gay.
get me for mind, Oga.
Danda,
I put
Danda,
kiss
Danda,
Say
for
you na be gay.
Danda, it's
mind.
They
okay.
don't they come for
Let's
themselves.
die,
Oh.
Danda.
Now
I
only man me
understand
they
you.
come
I know
for.
they.
You
And
know,
it's best if you get me
you know,
for
it's
mind,
okay,
though.
it's okay.
You carry matter will
No,
not be you're the
if you
yoga like gala.
Calm down, Akpakpa, Akpakpa. Oh yeah, you don't do, you don't do. Now
Sele,
the same
I
thing
don't
every one
talk
of
and
us
say
they fight
make
for.
you like, make it like coordinate
Me,
it like
I don't tire. Now, if
you
I
know,
say I
we
feel
go back
mute
and
them,
forth.
I no be moderator.
We are
If
trying
I
to
say I
find
feel mute them, I
solution.
go don't mute them 3 hours ago.
The two of them before I mute as I mute them. Say I can continue, but I understand, no problem. But
You know, say you know Aduke now.
more diam now. I
You know
understand. I
Aduke
understand.
now.
No, just diam now. Things don't go. More diam now. Let's continue. Has been
You
addressed.
get.
Ramba addressed.
Now the same thing.
Akpakpa, you two no vex.
I think please, Aristo Baba, Ejema Binu, everybody. You see, Aristo's talked about something indicting that lawyer that he went to the police station and he never reported the crime. So why is the problem of, I'm trying to understand. What was his own intention when you saw your client lifeless on the ground? What was your intention? Like, is it like you want to eat the body? Is it autopsy? Because now everybody should tell us. Is it like you kept the body there for autopsy, or you kept it there so that Baba can come and go and bury it, and you will do whatsoever you have done now? You understand? The lawyer cannot tell us he's ignorant of the law. You can't tell us Mohbad is owing you. Even after Mohbad died, you never fought for his justice. You were fighting for his assets. We know that this same lawyer is Bella's lawyer. The same lawyer, the same Bella that is giving Mohbad eyes. All these things are clear. Our boys, they call Pabobo in Nijari. All of them know themselves. They just kill them, Jari.
So, Sele, one thing, just like you've said, one thing that is very conspicuous is this. If, show my pé beginning of that thing, gbogbo wa, à ń sọ wípé, tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé nurse ló pa bọ̀bọ̀ yìí, why tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ní kọ́lọ́pàá arrested? Because I asked that question actually. So if the nurse killed this guy, and the nurse went back to you, to your house again, why did you people, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bọ̀ yẹn kọ́ ló yẹ kẹ́sẹ̀ pé ó yá, ọlọ́pàá wá gbà wá o, nọ́ọ̀sì ló pa o, ó mọ̀ ìtara. Now, but nurse wá padà jáde, and gbọ́ sórí pé bàbá ló release nurse, bàbá ní kó fi nurse sílẹ̀.
Baba ni. That was the
Ìrọ̀lẹ́
response
dẹ̀ ni
then.
bàbá dé. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé alẹ́ ni bàbá dé?
Alelo
Now,
day, yes.
thank you very much. Now, but nígbà tí nurse wá sọ̀rọ̀ wípé nígbà tí kinní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n pé òun máa ti dáràn o, that the first thing she did was to call her cousin, who was a lawyer. So the nurse, for me, from that thing, tí mò ń ka ẹ̀ ní statement yẹn, ó ti accept pé mo ti dáràn, mo ti wọ̀ nǹkan tí mo wọ̀, ẹni tí mo wá treat ti kú. Okay. Ó mọ implication, ó sáré pe cousin ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ lawyer, ọ̀gbẹ́ni jọ̀ọ́ wá ràn mí lọ́wọ́ o, kọ báyìí báyìí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn sáré débẹ̀. Nígbà tí yẹn débẹ̀, which means there is a timeline. Nígbà tí yẹn débẹ̀, ó sọ pé àwọn lọ
Baba
sí
ò tí
police
débẹ̀
station.
o. Family ò tí,
Bàbá ò
bàbá
tí
yẹn ò
dé
tí
ńgbà
débẹ̀
yẹn.
o.
Bàbá ò tí dé. Ọ̀nà wọn mọ̀ òun pé kóun tẹ̀lé wọn, ó lọ police station. So in her mind, ọlọ́pàá máa tì òun mọ́lé. But to her surprise, wọ́n dé police station, òun jókòó, àwọn lọ make a statement. Ó wá padà wá wípé wọ́n ní pé káwọn lọ sí police tó wà ní jurisdiction.
Oh, sir, aristocrat, one simple question is, ṣé ọlọ́pàá ò béèrè pé níbo
Are you
nǹkan
getting
tí
my
wọ́n
point?
náà sì yé ń sọ?
Wait.
These things you are talking about,
No,
where did it happen?
Wait. Nínú statement of nurse, she mentioned where the the police station they went anyways. Now, the question for me has, don't let me say understanding that I know the law, whatever. As a rational person, lawyer méjì ó tẹ̀lé nurse tó gúnyàn lábẹ́rẹ́ tó kú àti ìkan nínú àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé lọ police station kan. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé òun ló pa. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ fọ́lọ́pàá pé ọlọ́pàá agbẹ́ni yìí wá ọ̀rẹ́ wa ọ̀gá wa ó sìkì ó ní injury adẹ̀ pé kó wá gun lábẹ́rẹ́ kú ni o. Mo báwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ti gun lábẹ́rẹ́ kú ó ti kú o. Kí lọ́lọ́pàá máa ṣe? Ọlọ́pàá máa gbá bú ẹ̀ ní because that was
the crime.
Because what you've just done with what I've said is you reported a crime. Ogun lábẹ́rẹ́ kú, ó dẹ̀ tún kú. Àdìgbé lọ hospital ló ti kú. Níbo ló kú ẹ wà ó wà lé ó yà wọ́n bọ́ síbi. Ogun yàn lábẹ́rẹ́ wá sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. O get, wọ́n máa ti mọ́lé nìyẹn. Wọ́n máa ti woman yẹn mọ́lé ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Now, a legal person that understands the intricacy of the law went to, okay, the other cousin, woman yẹn ló wà fún. So òun ò ní intervene. The bad report ló máa mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ sọ pé we are detaining her, we will take her to kìnìkan, she will appear in court or we start investigation. Lawyer máa follow. Iṣẹ́ tí cousin lady yẹn wá ṣe nìyẹn. But lawyer ẹni tó kú gangan kì í ṣe lawyer tó kọ̀ rìn wá o, kì í ṣe lawyer tó kọ̀ sọnù o. Lawyer ẹni tó kú tó jẹ́ client yẹn. Because your lawyer is also your friend. Secret you can't tell your friend, your family, you will tell your lawyer because they will help you in times of trouble. That lawyer did not go there to report wípé obìnrin yìí ó gún alábàárà mi ó gún lábẹ́rẹ́ kú ló fi kú o ẹ bá wa dè mọ́lẹ̀ o. Did not do that. Now that begs a question that let's first excuse Baba. We have a professional that understands the law did not go to report. Alas, the lady in her statement said when they were through, they went back to the house. Ẹ ti wá mú criminal tó gún yín lábẹ́rẹ́ kú ẹ ti gbé padà lọ́lé. Nígbà tí bàbá wá dé lálẹ́ lẹ̀ ṣe wá sọ fún bàbá pé kí bàbá sọ nǹkan tẹ́yìn máa ṣe lórí òkú ọmọ yẹn. So for me, why I will give Baba, which I've said in the past, I give him a little slack. He's not learned or he's not lettered as regards to what the procedure should be, but his own personal lawyer went to a police station earlier, and that police station have even guided them to say, you wanting to get a police report to deposit a body in the morgue, you need to go to the jurisdiction. That is a police station that covers your end. 2 questions you need to ask them. Why didn't you report the case as a murder case that you are not all now crying that it was the nurse that killed him? Secondly, why didn't you go follow the advice of the police station you went that told you report him at because of what you want to get? We won't give you that. We've heard what you've said, but go to this police station that is closer to you to incident the death of the person so that you can get a police report to do the proper thing. Why now allowing Baba to be doing that late in the night? What you have already tried. And even when Baba was doing that, you didn't even guide the man that once you saw for a police station in Nikalo. Because they kept going to the police station at all away from the man. And that was why I'm saying, take it away, Baba was never there when the guy died. Every other person around the guy in the house when he died knew something happened, knew how he died, or have something really to say. But they are not saying it because there seems to be a conspiracy of silence. They don't want to say it. Maybe if they say it, all of them will be implicated for one action or one crime or the other. So all of them will say, are you getting what I'm saying? Because this account I'm talking about happened after they took him to the hospital. Now, when he was going to the hospital, was Bobo release message, widow, you have killed him, you have done all that. That was during the eat the pain when the guy was going through what you call Agbelo hospital and all that. But going to the hospital with the nurse, things have dove down. Wọ́n ti gbé padà, wọ́n ti gbé lọ sí 1-2 hospital, wọ́n ti confirm pé ó ti kú, wọ́n ti gbé padà wálé. Wọ́n ti send, ìyàwó ti send wípé industry god, ó ti send yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀, ó ti send yẹn after yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin ti wá lọ sí police station. Police there, so why tí káàtà jẹ́ pé industry god ni, why tẹ̀ ṣe lọ report pé ikú ọkùnrin yìí wọ́n pa ni, àwọn kan ló pa nǹkan kan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. They should have reported it. Thank you. If the matter was not reported as a crime, police wouldn't have treated this as a crime because the service they were requesting from the police at that time was not a service of investigating a crime. It was a service of our loved one died at home. He has been certified dead. We want to take him to the morgue. And police was now telling them, if that is that, now this jurisdiction you supposed to go. Nobody else will give you. Now, the police also dropped the ball. Don't get me wrong. In a situation where your cover report to Kobe, ki won detail ẹnìkan kó tẹ̀lé wọn wípé follow them. Make them go that next police station. Kó rí pé wọ́n lọ bẹ̀, wọ́n lọ incident here. And kó carry first information of these people came to us at this police station that this happened. They said they needed a police report. Now, we did not give it to them because it's not in our jurisdiction. But I was told to follow them here, to guide them so that you can do the needful and hand over that document and leave. You understand what I mean?
But sir, this is I understand you.
Police dropped the ball.
I'm going back.
Police that number one. And now, away from that, the second police station now, following procedure where police dropped the ball. If they found out that what you call report to KC, the police station call, once of them call jurisdiction call. Why that you work be what's another police station? Nígbà tó ti sọ bí tó yẹ kẹ́ gbé lọ. Kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ lọ sí police station tó cover ibẹ̀ yẹn fún yín láti gba police.
Aristocrat, ẹ̀mí pé lawyer náà, ibi tí lawyer náà gbé lọ is the wrong police station.
It wasn't.
Tí lawyer náà lọ.
Yes, now. Those people told them to go to another police. That was, go and read, go and look for the nurses' affidavits. Go online now. It was right. Go and look at it.
So they told those two lawyers, the nurse lawyer and Mohbad's lawyer, that they should they should go to the station next to them when they wanted to report the nurse.
I have your own voice note where you are quoting it that the police said kí bàbá gbé lọ sí the nearest police.
Yes, now, of course.
Why tí bàbá ṣe wá gbé?
That was Baba.
And that was after now. So, that was after two people that knew the law.
Yes.
Did something in the afternoon. Baba yẹn kọ́ wá. Later ni bàbá wá. Tí bàbá yẹn ò bá wá, activity yẹn lè má ṣẹlẹ̀.
Thank you. But Sele, so why remember when most of us were doing analysis of this matter, we were only preview to Baba saying he went to police station. We were not preview to decide that even the nurse was also taken to police station with Mohbad's lawyer, with her own cousin who was a lawyer, and with one other person, maybe Darusha and maybe DJ Bami, I don't know, until you check that thing. It was when the nurse came with her own publicly. So, whatever the nurse said at the inquest was also said to the police when they started the investigation. So, because police has fresh information more than anybody. Now, this is the question that I say continues to bother. If, as a lawyer of Mohbad, and those who were there when he died, understood that the action and the inaction of the auxiliary nurse brought about the demise of Mohbad, placing it on that, no be una cosa. Why would you, when the body was certified dead, why would you now go to a police station where you had the opportunity of reporting it as a crime? Because the police knows the action of the nurse killing Mohbad was a crime. I said the police, the lawyer. Why won't they report it as a crime? Police will not tell you to go to another jurisdiction. If you report it as a crime, they will take it up as a crime because they are the first responder. Even if the police checkpoint, not report it, they will follow you and address it. They can be federal police, they can be one squad, they can be OP Mensa, but you are reporting to them that a murder was committed. They will respond. That is not jurisdiction. When they respond, they will not follow next DPO or going, that is after, but they must arrest the situation. That is the procedure of police. But if that, and this same set of people, they never informed Baba that this was what we did. We have already been to the police. And people were asking, it took the side of the nurse to come out for us to know that some actions were actually taken. So I would still stick to my thought of saying something did happen. Whether it was an action that led to the death of Mohbad or not, or it's something that we've all done before. But no one wants to talk about it because it seems it's going to implicate every other person in the house. And that was why they skipped it. And skipping it has sent everybody on a wild goose chase. Táwọn kan jáde wípé ọ̀bẹ mákẹ̀jẹ̀ lógún, industry god ló pa, air infection ló pa, ìgbà tàwo. So it was sending people on a wild goose chase, Naira Marley ló ṣe kíní kan. But something happened. And these people knew if they have added that information as part of the report of incident that transpired or that occurred before the nurse injected him, probably all of them loma wà lẹ́wọ̀n for one crime or the other. So they seem all to be saving their asses rather than saying the truth for us to actually ascertain what actually came about. That for me is just a way of
Mr. Aristocrat, sorry. Like now, okay. They went to the police station earlier. Like they went to the first police station, I guess. So didn't they take the statement of all of them or the nurse? Because the nurse is fronting that she's the one that injected Mohbad before Mohbad.
Yes. The nurse never refuted that she injected Mohbad. She has always come up front and personal that that she was the one. So it's like she's not hiding. Say they are lying about me. Ab initio, she never said they lied about her. Yes, and she has said she injected him. And she has said he reacted to injection.
She's the only one.
You understand what I mean?
She's the only one consistent in that house. She's the only one. Yes. Don't you think there is, because if the 15 people in the house, all the people in the house, their narrative changes every time. So don't you think there's something don't you think there's something behind it that it's only nurse that keep on coming out? Yes, I did it. It's me that injected him.
Now. I will say there is something behind it. Now, see, what you said is right. Now, to what I'm convinced, because, you are going to come to a conclusion after you've established a number of premises, do deductive and, deductive or inductive deductions, and understand that I've observed this, I've taken it from general, I've taken it to specific, and I'm saying this is what could lead to it. And that will then inform the kind of conclusion you come to. Now, this is what I'm going to say. The nurse can only report things that she saw and she did. Now, the nurse cannot say what had happened before she came. Now, I said something somewhere, was it yesterday? I said, has anyone sat working on the premises of the nurse that, yes, the nurse injected this guy. Now, the injection the nurse gave to this guy, how are this injection administered? If this injection are administered through the vein, through regular needle, what would be the reaction? At times when you go to hospital, they need to give you 2 injections. They will use the same syringe. They will keep the needle there, and they keep the needle there. They remove the syringe, they put the second one so that you don't feel the pain. Now, one chook a day. How did the nurse actually administered this medication? Now, what were the components in the system of the patient when she administered these things? Could there be reaction between the compounds that she administered this guy under that environment that could result to the reaction he had? That even if such thing was done in an hospital, they might not even save his life, not to talk of his not in the hospital. Or she had gone through the administration of missing the component rightfully, but there are some components in the victims or the patient's system that would have combusted or reacted with what she gave him, since it went through the vein, that would have done some damage. Has anyone thought of that? Because really, for me, if we are talking of murder case that has to do with, loss of life, they will say, in a thorough investigation such as this, you must leave no stone unturned. Have they actually left no stone unturned? If the police have been pointing the nose, how far had the police checked all the maybes, all the possible scenarios of the reaction? Now, I'm saying this because this will lead to something. If, for example, it was the nurse that mixed, or the way she administered the injection that created a reaction, and they also pour water on him, maybe nobody will be able to save him. So that was a pure medical negligence of a quack nurse administering injection. Now, but what if the other scenario, she actually did everything, but the disease have consumed some substances that reacted with what she injected him with, that brought about that? On a nice day, we know what is obtainable in the entertainment industry, the kind of things they consume. And I dare to say that when this thing happened, people were trying to portray Mohbad like, oh, he's a clean guy, they take this, they take that. But look at what Naira Marley tried to expose to us yesterday. It suggests that this guy, just like any other young musician, they take some substances here and there. That night when they went to that event, what substances was taken in that house? What kind of substance? Maybe every one of them in the house actually took it. And when this thing happened, they're like, if you go talk about that, and all of us, they go babu, because they've always had case with NDLEA. Maybe. I'm putting these on a probability setting. So for me, I think, away from all the frenzies and all the assumption of Obemakeje, this one, that one, that one, that one. Yes, something happened that people around Mohbad did not see, did not talk about. Then I agree 100% with what Naira Marley said, that police must arrest everyone around him when he died. And they must restart the investigation and have a view of asking, what are you people hiding? That all of you, when we call you every time, because when you want to lie, you continue to lie to cover a lie. On and on. Your statement will not be right. But if you are saying the truth, the truth never deviates. Never deviates. If it deviates, you will see that, oh, maybe it's because of time and space, or loss of account of event. But when you are lying, now lie, you go to talk plenty things. If you say 1 in the morning, you go say 10 at evening. So something is amiss. And it seems each of those people around him are trying to save their heads. No go say the thing will go put you inside trouble, because there is more trouble. That is what I think. It's just for me thinking, that is what I think, because if you look at this, it is obvious. Look at the toxicology report. 3 elements were said to be seen. Anyone that read it? Has the police ever tried to say, what is the reaction of this element in his body against that thing the lady said she injected him with? What were the process of administering this thing? If the process was failed, what would be the reaction on the person? So at the end of the day, maybe Mohbad's case, death, is a negligence of the medical person. That all of us are saying that someone killed him. Yes, he had issues of someone killing him. Or someone possibly fighting people want his head. I don't know about that. All those ones are conspiracy. I know they did. Maybe it is a pure case of negligence of the nurse. One. Maybe it is a pure case of what, even if you take him to hospital, if they have administered such thing, he cannot escape it because there are certain things in a system that he might have consumed earlier that combusted with what was given to him and they can't save it. Maybe. Then we need to find out that thing. These are chemical reactions. Maybe. So for me, in a murder case, no stone should be left unturned. But everybody have been running about working on maybe of just 1 year ago he fought his record label. 2 years ago, Sam Larry was fighting with him the road petition. 1 year ago, we don't think his son is his son, or he bought. All those things are things that are far, even before he died. What about things that are closer to when he died? Has anyone checked those possibilities? So for me, it's like a case study. One we continue to, pounder and pounder over it. And one might be, for posterity kids, might be wrong to say, attributing it to this person. But it is not wrong from what Naira Marley said. It will be right for the police to possibly relook at the investigation. Pick every other person that were close to Mohbad at his time of death and apply some other method of interrogation that might throw up other things. Maybe. But it's not maybe. Unfortunately, the guy is dead.
So, but don't you think those things are
it is what it is
now? So it's just like restarting the investigation again because most of them are no longer in Nigeria. And again, you made a point.
See. Okay. There is nothing late in murder investigation. There is nothing late. All over the world, there are cases of murder where 20 years after, 50 years after. That was a case in Britain, 55 years after. It's not about being late. It's about getting it right. It's about knowing that this is the root start of things. This is the root cause of this. This is what really happened. It's always good to find that in as long as it has to do with lives. So that at the end of the day, we are not misjudging things. And it's just going to 2 years. So it's not late as a murder case. There are murder cases that are under investigation for 10 years, 5 years. It goes on until you find it. And with people that have traveled, that is not a big thing. Nigeria is in good standing with the Interpol. And all the countries those people are, they can always turn them back. That will not be a big deal. They will bring them down if they have to.
Again, you made a point.
They just have to do the right thing.
You made a point. There is a problem we have in this case is emotion and sentiment and being scared to be not to be dragged. Somebody typed on the comment section and said, aristocrats, I expect more from you. You see, like now, you said something about maybe there's something on his system that reacted to the injection, of which people, they don't want to talk something like that, not to be dragged, because people will start coming for the person. There's some soldiers that can be able to talk about it. So we still need to look at those, because the nurse now is coming out full chest. No, after I injected this boy, that is when he started shaking and convulsing, and I went to get more things to solve the problem. So they might, what about them checking that if there's anything he took, or maybe the alcohol, because you can't tell me that he didn't take alcohol on the show. Maybe the alcohol reacted on the injection, or there's some things that is, because the 15 people in the house, there is something that they are really hiding. Maybe there's something that played in that house before the nurse came. So, and that is the reason why they never wanted to take him to the hospital. Because you can't tell me that somebody that is critical, you can't take him to the hospital because he doesn't like hospital. That one doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry to say. But there's something that really happened in that house that made them not to take Mo to the hospital. There is something that all of them know that made them not to drag him to the hospital. They waited for nurse for 2 days to come from Cotonou before they will start treating him.
Thank you very much, Dimba. Thank you are thinking like that. Now, this is what I want to say. Number one, I don't give a hoot about what anyone thinks of what I say. If anyone has opinion, I believe everybody have right to their opinion and the way they think, So the other, if you have a conclusion, you can always come to the public and lay it, your facts, how you arrive at what you finally have. And I think I've stated that. So if someone says I don't expect help from you, sorry to disappoint that person. Expect anything from me because you don't have my brain, I don't have your brain. So our brains are different. So if I think the way I think the way I think because of what I know. So I leave it at that. And you're also right that let's look at this Mohbad case. From beginning, when Mohbad died, people were trying to avoid that. Possibly these people, they use drug. People try to paint Mohbad like that kind of a person. He doesn't use drug again, they don't do. But we saw a lot of video emanating after his death, how they take a lot of substances. This is what happens in the industry where he is. You shouldn't lie about it. The least person that don't take some substances, they take cannabis. And if people just for the want to be correct, want to be socially correct and hiding what is true, is their business. That is why we are all different people. And it shows the level of cowardness of people. But in most cases, you say the right thing, not for you to disrespect anyone that might have died, but for you to put it out there that whoever that is still involved in such thing to check themselves and do the right thing. And those who might want to go into it to know that is not the right way to go. Having said that, we still put this in that premises that Naira Marley, from what he did day before yesterday, showed to us that Mohbad is not afraid of going to hospital because he has been to hospital. He was able to show to us that when he offered him help, he embraced the help and he wanted to be a better person. Understanding when he was having relapse or whatever, anxiety and all that. So why will he now have injury that is affecting him and people around him do not think they should have taken him to the hospital? Why would they wait to bring a private person to treat him? And as a matter of fact, they can even bring in a private doctor. They can bring in how much does it cost to bring in a private doctor? They can bring in a private doctor. They can bring in actually a licensed nurse. You can call his hospital and say, he's sick at home, we don't want to bring him in because he's a celebrity. Doctor, we want you to send a doctor and a nurse to come and check him. They will come.
Aristocrats,
and you go pay for it.
Celebrities also get medical attention. They know how they do it. These people wanted the guy.
So if you want to give him the celebrity medical attention, in the money go cost now, a doctor will come. I have called nurse and doctor to go and check my dad at home before. I call him up, send him, and they say it's going to cost me more. But my dad will say, I don't want to smell that place. Okay, no worry. They are coming to meet you. And he will. And they will administer, it costs me more. But what I did is the doctor that he sees, the hospital he goes, that sent a doctor and a nurse to come and administer things to him. And then, okay, you need to do malaria test. They took it, they came back. It was a 3-day thing. And the man, but he doesn't want to go to hospital. So if a Mohbad that is a celebrity, why waiting, just as Mr. Okeke said, why waiting for a quack doctor for more than 24 hours? A quack doctor for more than 24 hours. Why you can
Let's
get
even
the
look at it. Let's look at that this way. Okay, they waited for the nurse to come 24 hours, the nurse came, injected Mohbad, and killed Mohbad. She accepted the fact there is an injection that
killed
Mohbad. So why all this narrative online and all this drama, all this pointing other
Thank you.
You understand?
Sele, now let's come back vis-a-vis what Naira Marley said. Why throwing videos of things that have happened in the past? Why creating a narrative that it was something else that happened to him? Are you getting my point? Why lying about what really happened? What
because
are you trying to hide?
In their face. The truth was in their face. They took the truth to the police station. Two lawyers that knew what they were doing. They took the
did not tell the police the truth. Did not tell the police the truth.
Sir, aristocrats,
but you came out with narratives days after. When they told the police, it is industry god, it is infection. Later they say it is Baba Mohbad. You understand what I mean? Why coming out with different narrative as to what possibly killed this guy when you knew how it happened, what went down?
You even took the nurse. Nobody said the nurse run. You took the nurse.
Nurse have a statement that day. So why didn't the police detain the nurse that same day?
Exactly. Why didn't the police?
Nurse was not lying.
The thing happened for one place now. Why police no go to the house where she inject to go check those things?
People went come arrest themselves.
A lot of questions. Sele, it will then point to the fact that the first time I came on this case, when I spoke about it, I said, it seems there is a conspiracy of silence, number one. And it seems there is someone behind the scene that is telling them how to do, like the movie director. And from what Naira Marley came out, it means like so. Someone is somewhere giving out some narratives. This is what the public will want. And from all this social media VDM thing, try to put the puzzles together like a jigsaw. So why are people lying over what happened, that they knew what happened? Why were they trying to come with a different narrative to the public? What are they actually hiding? Because what they are hiding, we are yet to know. We are yet to know what they were all trying to hide.
Because the lawyer is supposed to be able to defend Mohbad at that point. He never terminated that contract. In fact, family was supposed to even touch him body at all, or embalmment or anything.
So it was easy for them to blame Naira Marley that he had issues with, and he has left his record label, and they've been cool. He has been doing his business. He's been traveling about doing his business. To now blame him for saying he possibly knew what killed him, and it was never close. It is also easy for them to also pour it on the father, that the father likes women, he likes money, he did this. Are you getting what I'm saying? People that were not remotely close to the guy at all. So they were coming, these people were winding up emotional sentiment with their narrative that they are making people to talk about, that will make anybody to even look for what really happened. And what happened is still there. Nobody knows about it. So
please,
people need
that lawyer. He will tell us.
To clear their screen and say, take away the smoke, take away the fogs. Let's look at the issue. Why? Why tẹ̀sí lọ sí police station tẹ̀ sọ wípé ní ìlógun lábẹ́rẹ́ ó pa ni o ogun lábẹ́rẹ́ kú ni àbí nǹkan tí Yorùbá kọ́ máa sọkọ́ nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
ó ti gun lábẹ́rẹ́
kú ni o. Ta ló tiẹ̀ pé lọ́ọ̀yà? Ta ló pe lọ́ọ̀yà pé nọ́ọ̀sì ti gun ọkọ mi o? Ta ló pe lọ́ọ̀yà?
Thank you. Because lọ́ọ̀yà ò bá wọn lọ sí party.
Exactly. Àbí ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà ń gbé pẹ̀lú wọn ni?
So for me, thank you. So for me, I truly feel that in looking at this, because me, I'm treating it like a case study. When I was in school, when you are doing your master's or doctorate and all that, they give you some serious case studies, and you look at it, and you find out that when you start from experience, when you start a case study, I find like Naturally, it is the emotional side of it. Ni gbogbo wa máa ń lọ rush sí. But it takes someone that will divulge your mind of emotion and say, why this? And your answer is always there in the first paragraph. And you will not see it. You will now go and read the sensation and be shouting and be abusing people. Ká sọ wípé ìlú Lárúbáwá la wà, or ayé àtijọ́ tó jẹ́ pé tó bá yẹ pé ẹni báyìí àjẹ́ni ló pọmọ, wọ́n ti mú àjẹ́ni ẹ, wọ́n ti pa many people lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ṣọmọ. Many people lọ ti sọ pé àwọn ló pa Mohbad, àwọn ló pa. Wọ́n ti pa wọ́n lọ, wọ́n ti pa wọ́n lọ, wọ́n ti pa wọ́n lọ, wọ́n ti pa wọ́n lọ. Gbogbo àwa wá níjọ́ yẹn wá sọ pé irọ́ mà lọ pa o.
Pé lọ́ọ̀yà gan mọ̀ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad, ó dẹ̀ lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá káwa kan tó gbọ́.
Because there seems to be a conspiracy of silence, and someone is somewhere, the intangible, that is telling them, nǹkan báyìí ni kẹ́ sọ fún wọn, nǹkan báyìí ni kẹ́ sọ síbí.
Sir aristocrat, ẹ wo, case yìí, the fact is, in our mind, we have solved this case. Now, this same lawyer is Mohbad's lawyer that have been defending Mohbad in his lifetime. He knew how much Mohbad was expecting. Can we say the lawyer is part of all the plans to buy Mohbad? Because it was easy for him to accept, to conspire.
I wouldn't say that. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't want to fall into, that realm of being, factual with that. But it is an area that should be explored.
The red flag.
Now, yes, it's a red flag. Question mark. Now, hear what Naira Marley said. Naira Marley said, Mohbad no. Yes? Naira Marley said, Mohbad no.
Lawyer there, everything. Thank you. 2 million to live fi bury him, and he never said anything.
The way they treated Mohbad, the way they buried Mohbad, like he was living in penury. That since the way they treated his burial, to just pay 2 million to fún wọn lè fi bury. Are you saying we pay okay, bóyá wọ́n pa mọ́ pa kíní kan? Are you saying pé lè fún ní befitting burial tó yẹ pé wá lọ ra pósí tó kéré fún? They want spend less than 1 million.
Káti ẹ̀ sọ pé Mohbad ò lówó, ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ kò sówó ńlẹ̀, anybody ò láṣẹ sówó ẹ̀? Ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad at that time, since you are there before the family and you know who Mohbad is, based on the case that was pending with Naira Marley, tó mọ figure tó jẹ́, because we saw emails of that lawyer corresponding with Naira Marley. Can't we say that man supposed to even make sure Mohbad get befitting burial on his credit, and later we do? I mean, try to understand how deep these people are just evil.
We can say many things. We can say many things because it's still in the preview of possibilities. We can say many, but there are a lot of facts that mean just listening to few things that Naira Marley said, which for me, I pick. I didn't listen to everything, but I was just picking some points. I sent money to Mohbad. It was a different account, first time, second time, probably on the third time. No, so for Mohbad, what didn't pay me? So good or change, but I advised him, and Mohbad did it. That is something I saw in that. Mohbad respects Naira Marley. He listens to what Naira Marley says. Mohbad is open to Naira Marley. Naira Marley, even though there is a breach within Owanti Mohbad, did not close that channel of still assessing Mohbad. And everybody went about their business. Naira Marley did so everything is, and Naira Marley has been a good businessman that is dealing with his artists is transparent to the way that what is due also is transparent, is there for him. I am waiting to know the person that the court or the family will say he will now undo his estate so that I can release whatever is due to him. So in any way, Naira Marley is not saying I am sitting on his right. He's not sitting on his right in any form. He's waiting for his death. I will release it to him. And I'm even sure, if when he died, if not that Naira Marley would have said, my record label will give him a befitting burial as someone that have brought prosperity to our company, the way he was talking. So the question is, why now treat this guy's demise as if he was a pauper, that he had to leave? How you like to donate 1 million, 2 million, get to a bury? It brings a lot of maybe. But who are we?
I think
We
it's
are
because they
public
just want to
commentator,
humiliate the father to be involve him by
you know.
wanting him to be the one to carry the body.
But who are we? I'm just a rational thinking person, just thinking through it like a case study. His family member, his business associates, people in his industry, his family, I feel they should pay more attention and seek the real truth and ensure that, they have a closure on this matter. But it is well. Mohbad is dead.
As an aristocrat, can we say that those people that were close to him, the lawyer, Bella, all these people that are not fighting for justice one way or the other, even though they have first-hand information that could have helped, can we say it's because they already know the truth and they are not ready, based on their own income? I believe there's an income that have to do with money in all of these things. Nobody will put themselves in a crime if they no go get something.
Well, we can. Is an assumption. One cannot be definite. We can say plenty things. Just like gbogbo àwọn tí lórí ìgbà tí Mohbad kú, many people did the social media sensation. Many people did the endorser. Anytime more, you did anytime more. Everybody did no opinion. Everybody did jáde. Everybody think pariwo bí ẹlẹ́pọ̀n kan. You understand what I mean? Everybody that knows even nothing about what happened. We have the video, we have this, we have that. Because then to release a little. So it is what it is, actually. It is what it is. But it's unfortunate. For me, at this junction, the family should not give up. But the family should learn from the last 23 months and should learn to say, if we need to pursue this thing, like I've said in the past, you analyze, you do proper analysis. Tó bá fẹ́ wọlé ilé 3-story building, kàn ní wá kẹ́ máa wo fence lásán, lọ examine building yẹn, wo pillar tó really delay yẹn mú. Tó bá jẹ́ dynamite lẹ fẹ́ lò, fi dynamite sí àwọn pillar tó yẹ pé tẹ́ bá destroy 6 pillars, the whole 100-story building will collapse. That is what you do. The way they've been acting so far is you want to bring down a 50-story building and you came with tractors with sledge and you are just eating it. No, you go, you condone the perimeter, you put everything structures up around it, but you man wole ni busy district. And you go there and you put the dynamite around the pillars that are actually holding the building. And when you detonate it, the whole building will just come down. Boom! Like a pack of cards. That is what you do. Which means you need to go for what is important. At this case, even if the family did not know what was important, events that has happened have shown them a lot of things. They've seen their friends, they've seen their enemies. And I think if they want to help the guy that is gone as a family, they should just go for what is right. It's not
They
about
have said we should wait.
They should go for it.
They have said we should wait. In fact, Baba said will not do anything until Yabojo come back from Umugo. The baby that they have not given birth to. They said we should wait till the baby come alive.
The question is, was Yabojo there when he died?
Nǹkan tèmi bá wọn fà náà nìyẹn wípé kí là ń dúró dè fún, kí wọ́n má give up, kó tètè ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Ìgbà tẹ́ bá ní ká máa dúró dè Ìyábọ̀ Òjó tọ́mọ ẹ fẹ́ bímọ, bàbá Mohbad. Èmi tẹ̀ kàn fi ohun mi.
Ìyábọ̀ Òjó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ láti Mohbad kú, ó possible.
Èmi tẹ̀
relationship of 1 month.
Where are you going?
It's all right.
Relationship of 1 month. Tony lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó gbé Mohbad lọ sí UK, to the extent that she can be managing Wumi's social media to be defending her. I know how much he defended her in 2023.
Sele.
So
it is well with them.
I'm just using my voice to tell Baba Mohbad.
It is well with them. You know.
To tell Baba Mohbad that he should not wait. He should take a legal step. Because Baba Mohbad, they did not wait for Yabo Ojo before they took your son live. They did not wait for Priscilla to give birth before they took your son live. Why waiting? Or are you just using that as an excuse?
You know what, Sele? Let's even look at this. Without conceding, and whoever is listening to me, please listen to my English very well. Don't go and quote me wrong. Without conceding, let's say it was the nurse, through her negligence and unprofessional action, that led to the unfortunate demise of Mohbad. Now, in a case like this, as a family, what are they supposed to secure? Understanding that the works that he has done, and there are some that are still there, that this guy, ó ti fi gbogbo ayé ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ fún wọn nígbà tó wà láyé, nígbà tó ti kú gan, iṣẹ́ tó ṣe lẹ̀, ó yìí máa fún wọn lówó. So gbogbo wọn, they are settled for life. What are they supposed to do? Are they not supposed to ensure that they go to court and get an executor for his estate and ensure that his funds is channeled properly, that they can benefit everybody? And this is not a criminal matter, it's a civil matter.
So
that itself is something that they should do.
You see this thing that you talked about? Why the criminal matter
is going on? Exactly. Is that not what they should be thinking of?
The time that I knew that a lot of people have implanted into Baba's life was this thing that you talked about Mohbad Estate. They should freeze it. That is the way it was in that, how they will put a hold on all his estate so that nobody will withdraw. Immediately that second day, Immobilization brought a post out to say, they have freeze all Mohbad assets, they freeze his estate, immediately fine. And it's this same lawyer, all these lawyers, the lawyer that saw Mohbad's body that went to police station with the nurse, not narrative, not anything.
Do you know that we have dragged this lawyer in the past? You know we have dragged this lawyer in the past. That we are saying, quite Baba Mohbad, if I am Baba Mohbad, I will not even do any case with anybody. Lawyer ain't going to
very wicked. That lawyer slammed Baba that Baba was calling his name at that time. So he gave him a cease and desist not to mention his name. And that was the time Baba went to Brekete.
Ládùúgbò gbogbo èèyàn tó wà intellectual tó wà around the Baba. So Baba ò ní right láti counter in a very hard way. Baba tún wà lọ́dọ̀ Brekete at that moment. Baba ò lè sọ fún Brekete nípa lawyer. Kó pé nǹkan tí lawyer ṣe fún mi lélẹ̀.
So they made Baba to talk about the lawyer that time, but the Baba was not sure of those information. He was talking about two things in one place. Wait, very wicked. Very wicked. Yes. Baba sọ̀rọ̀ pé lawyer Mohbad, Baba ní Falana, because everybody then, they were making it to seem like it was that lawyer. The lawyer was from Falana Chambers. But Baba said, Baba Falana fẹ́ pa àwọn. You remember they even used that thing against Baba at that time. You know, they were confusing that man so much. And whereas it was Mohbad's lawyer and Falana, they are two different people. You get, there's one Mohbad's lawyer that Bella also shared the same lawyer.
Tí Baba pe Falana àbí lawyer Mohbad ó fún Baba ní seal and desist letter. How is that tally?
Baba wa ló ń pè ní Falana. Baba wa ló ń pè ẹni yẹn ní Falana. Whereas kò jẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe Falana.
Baba ó pè ní Falana. Baba mọ iṣẹ́ tí you see, let's be sincere.
No, Baba.
Ẹni sùúrù ṣẹlẹ̀. And give
Yes,
excuse for
I'm
Baba.
not giving excuse. No,
Baba
no.
knows the
There's no
difference
gain in
between
that.
Baba knows the difference between Falana and Mohbad lawyer. Ma give excuse konkofu.
I'm not
Baba
saying
knows
that
the
Baba did
difference.
not know the difference. I said when Baba was talking about those things to Falana, he did not differentiate. He said they gave him letters, threatening and one, and it was those letters. Not like Baba have seen Falana face to face now. Baba said they are threatening his life and people that are fighting for justice. You understand? He did not expatiate. And Baba was talking to Bregete was talking to Sam Okutepa on the phone. And he said, no, they should talk about it behind. They should not mention people's name on the program. You understand? So
Ṣé
may I
bàbá wa
understand what happened there?
ṣé ẹ̀tọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá sì ṣe yẹn náà ṣẹ̀tọ́ wọn nìyẹn? Gòrẹ́sì wà pẹ̀lú wọn, àwọn Báyọ̀ tó mọ̀wé wà pẹ̀lú wọn. Wọn ò dẹ̀ tí mọ bó ṣe máa sọ fún bàbá wípé there is difference between Falana and the deceased and deceased. Bàbá ẹ wo bàbá yín mo give up lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yín ti bá ayé jọ́ ti bọ̀nà já in fact wọ́n ti bà justice ọmọ wọn jẹ́. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pa mí kó mú bọ̀n wá mú sọ. I start to it and I am unapologetic.
We will get justice.
I'm a
We
get justice.
The fact that you are not relenting, I'm not
Ọdún
relenting.
mẹ́wàá ló máa take yín láti get
it.
justice. Ẹ tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ kankan rárá.
Nísìnyí ìgbésẹ̀ ṣe gbé nísìnyí.
Wàláì ṣẹ́rọ́ ọmọ tí Priscilla fẹ́ bí yẹn ó máa bí láyọ̀ àtàlàáfíà. Ọmọ yẹn máa dàgbà, ó máa lọ́lé ọkọ, ọmọ yẹn tún máa wá bímọ kó tó di pẹ̀lú justice. In fact kó tó di pẹ̀ petition anybody. Aláìtàlá Ọlọ́run.
Àwọn petition Priscilla náà òun ni gist lover tó ń sọ fún mọ́mí ẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan burúkú tí mọ́mí ẹ̀ sọ sí
Dáadáa àní for me o bàbá bà nǹkan jẹ́ dànù bà nǹkan jẹ́ ẹ̀yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ mo bá yín bẹ́ẹ̀tì 1 month to this time bàbá ò ní tí ì ṣe nǹkan kan náà légúlé wọ́n pe bàbá ní bastard bàbá ò ṣe nǹkan kan wọ́n sín gbẹ́rẹ́ sórí bàbá voice note jáde bàbá ò ṣe nǹkan kan àfi kí bàbá lọ gbé àwọn ẹni tó ṣe billboard fún Mohbad no be juju with that host dẹ̀ ti sùn kó bá mi play sound tó máa ń play sí yẹn kí wọ́n máa ń play yẹn lọ.
All these things, you understand, all these things that you said, they are the valid reasons for us to know that all the people that are trying, that are around Baba, you get, or let me say, all the efforts that...
reason wo ni ṣé reason ni
they are valid reasons to show pé àwọn kan wà tó fẹ́ ajá kí
nǹkan tí mi fẹ́ gbọ́ náà nìyẹn kẹ́ máa fi gbogbo yẹn ṣe reason.
But wait, ṣé gbogbo wa
reason nìyẹn tí bàbá ò ṣe kọ̀ọ̀kan tí kò reason nìyẹn tí bàbá ò ṣe rí báírò pen àti báírò rà kí bàbá fi kọ lẹ́tà àti lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá reason nìyẹn tí wọn ò ṣe ta pen àti paper mọ́ A4 paper ládùúgbò bàbá láti fi competition.
But they say they wrote petition now. Very wicked. Wọ́n lọ ti kọ petition.
Ẹ fi kọ́ wọn nínú petition tí bàbá kọ. Yàtọ̀ fún DPP tó ń gbé lọ sílé ẹjọ́ at African TV.
No, they said Baba petition all the people in the house. You get.
Èmi ṣáà ń sọ fún bàbá Mohbad tẹ́ bá rò bóyá pé mo hate yín. Mo hate yín náà nìyẹn. Bọ̀ bàbá ẹ má gbàgbé wípé wọn ò dúró tán fi gbẹ̀mí ọmọ yín o. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé wọn ò ṣe sùúrù tán fi gbẹ̀mí ọmọ yín o.
Ó béèrè permission yín.
Bàbá mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ má ṣe sùúrù fi rán wọn lẹ́wọ̀n ẹ bá mi rush rán wọn lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Kí bàbá bá mi rush bá mi gbé wọn lọ sẹ́wọ̀n náà ṣé wọ́n ṣe sùúrù kan tó pa Mohbad fún mi ni sùúrù wèrè wo ni bàbá gan ń ṣe gan bàbá ẹ sáré gan wọn lẹ́wọ̀n ìfẹ́ kẹ́ sáré mi ìfẹ́ àkáwọn ṣẹlẹ̀ wa máa ní kó wọn máa justify nǹkan tí ó ṣe bó ṣe sáré pa Mohbad kó ṣe sáré ṣẹ̀wọ̀n dànù kó ṣe sáré bá mi hàn
wọn. Justify anything. The fact that these people that we are talking about that Baba supposed to petition, they are petitioning Baba now. Wunmi petition Baba and Baba went to Abuja. You understand? So Baba needs to act.
Mi ìfẹ́ máa gbọ́ sùúrù lẹ́nu yín mọ́ pé let's just
sùúrù kẹ̀. There's no sùúrù. Na VDM me I dey wait for jare.
VDM gan òṣì ló ń ṣe
Na
mí ìfẹ́
VDM
gbọ́
me I dey
sùúrù
wait.
lọ́wọ́ VDM mọ́. VDM ẹ bá ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ VDM ní pé ṣé wọ́n ṣe sùúrù kan tó gbẹ̀mí Mohbad. Sùúrù olórí burúkú ò ní VDM
Èmi ti send one or two things sí VDM tí mo dẹ̀ rí tó act. You understand? To act on it. So I believe he will do the right thing.
Sẹlẹ
You
wọn
understand?
ṣe sùúrù tán fi jẹ́ kí n máa ṣàìsùn fódìdí 24 months now. Ṣé wọ́n ṣe
Wọ́n
sùúrù
ṣe
ni?
sùúrù o. Àwọn people yẹn evil
Sùúrù
ni
olórí
wọ́n.
burúkú ò wá ní
Wọ́n
bàbá
tún
ń ṣe
withdraw
fún
owó
mi
ẹ tó
tẹ́mi fẹ́
ti
máa gbọ́.
Jigan sọ
Sùúrù
pé
wèrè wo ni bàbá ń
kọ́
ṣe?
declare asset. Imagine kí Jigan máa sọ̀rọ̀ asset Mohbad. Mi ìgbórúkọ Jigan kó sọ justice
They
for
are not
Mohbad.
being patient when they collect your son life. They find your son in a rush way. They did not being patient. Why is Baba being patient? Why is Baba waiting? Are they waiting when they are paying your son? Which stupid wait is Baba waiting? Baba, what stupid wait are you waiting for? Why have you not taken any legal step? Did they wait before they find Mohbad? Did they told you that okay, let's wait till Priscilla give birth before we find Mohbad? Let's wait till Yabojo come back from the Omugo before they find Mohbad. They rush to find your son, Baba. Rush to send them to jail. Rush to send them to the prison. What are you telling me? Killer and sọtẹ. Baba ẹ wo. Èmi mo mà lè fún yín ní 40% bá rí yín iṣẹ́ òbí mi wọn.
Photo, no be juju be that.
Lechi, the day wey we go collect this justice, I know say I no go too down old. I no go too old like that. You get, I go dance. Like say David. You know say David dance. They talk say he don't mad. You understand?
You know, say
Just about to come people
you
yellow
know,
say
you
one.
know, you know the thing where they make us they behave like this. Now because say as they handle the thing from the beginning, but now everybody don't recharge, everybody eye don't open. Make Baba do the needful. We need action. Simple as that.
Lechi, imagine say lawyer carry nurse. Where they talk say he inject Mohbad. Before all of us even hear say Mohbad don't die. That lawyer don't carry nurse go. And the lawyer no fit tell those narrative where he start block the truth. All those narrative. You understand? Lawyer they part of them. 100%.
You know, no say now lawyer they want to collect mobile assets. That's why
No, they 100%. 100%.
okay. Look when they assume Mohbad, what happened to nurse? Not be nurse wrong go police station by herself.
Myself.
He leave there. He leave the matter wrong go police station say on I want assume.
Lenchi, you see, say we on a normal day we know say legal process they take time, and we have not even start at all.
We need
Ọdún mélòó la fẹ́ fi pinlẹ̀ wèrè? You will know say something they take and you have not start. Oh yeah now.
So you are
Which
telling
50 years for year?
tell me say
That corona na delay.
see now all do na plan work. Falana na ain't do all those things because okay wait a minute. Make I ask you one question. Sele, something happen. I know they pursue you. But you know say the thing where you do no good. You don't go for meet Falana. She lawyer, she kagba lawyer ni abibawo. Go need the lawyer. If I the lawyer sile, fún kíni? I don't understand.
Fún kíni. Nǹkan tí nọ́ọ̀sì ṣe, nǹkan tí ọmọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ṣe. Nǹkan tí lọ́ọ̀yà gbé nọ́ọ̀sì lọ sí police station. Tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ report crime tẹ́ mọ̀ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ló ṣe. Later, ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí wọ́n á lọ sọ́dọ̀ Falana. No.
Ẹ wá lọ program gbogbo sílẹ̀.
No forgive these people.
See the way they
Mohbad.
run go Falana, they rush go Falana, and Baba cannot rush too. Baba, them they rush to Falana, and you too you cannot rush to Soka.
You know what they tell Baba nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ tó pín eye ṣojo ẹ má nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀.
Lọ́yà yẹn náà ni ló sọ same lawyer tó mú ẹni tó pa Mohbad, nurse tó pa Mohbad, tó claim pó pa Mohbad, tó mú lọ sí police station tí ó report pé there's a crime for police to do the right ọ̀pá bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ nìjàre torí owó náà ni.
Ikú tó mo sọ fún ẹ̀ náà mo ní pé tó bá wo kùrùkẹrẹ tí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó Pọ̀lọ́ gbogbo wọn tó ṣe báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa dúró sórí ibi tí Wùmí ti wá ọ̀dọ̀ godmother ni so gbogbo information Mohbad tí Wùmí fi lè lọ delete gbogbo tó wipe everything kúrò lórí fóònù bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ó ti mọ̀ pé evidence bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ti keep a lot of evidence okay wo ọjọ́ tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn lie down sórí bed tí Wùmí ní òun máa kúrò lé lóru tó ní kíní kan bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ń ṣe fídíò náà
Mohbad
Come on, kúrò lé 1 a.m. Lenchi, Nigerian, as in Nigeria, as me they come up for Nigeria 1 a.m.
How
If this in insecurities. Hey,
she get estate fún ẹ?
ẹ
Definitely say nìyẹn.
wo
At the end of the day,
olóṣòtàn professional business.
bọ̀bọ̀
Ẹ
yẹn
wo
record the guy record you. O tún wá rí pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn evidence. Ẹ wá wò pé òkè kí lè lè fi ṣe bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Definitely gbogbo information láti ọ̀dọ̀ godmother ẹ mọ bí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ṣe kú. Ẹ mọ nǹkan tó pa. Wá wo lifestyle. Wo nǹkan tó ṣe lifestyle. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lifestyle ló sọ pé dádì Mohbad ọmọ yín ẹ̀bẹ̀ step ló wà. Okay, step tẹ́tù wá gbé sí lifestyle. Ṣé òun okay máa gbọ́ lifestyle ni pé dancer àbí nǹkan kan lòun. Òun ò ní mind láti ṣe pé bóun fẹ́ travel kíní kan but unfortunately ó travel out. Ta ló ṣe gbogbo dán yẹn fún wọn? Ìyẹn náà sá lọ South Africa. So gbogbo wọn kọ̀ déédéé túká. Àyà tó jẹ́ pé ó lọ ó ní pé ìyá ni kú. Ó sáré lọ rí ìyẹ́ kò tó 30 minutes ó tún sá padà wá síbẹ̀ yẹn. Ó ṣáà make sure pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wọlẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ cement yẹn. Ṣé wàá rí gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe yẹn? Gbogbo program gbogbo script yẹn.
Lenchi, wait oh. They talk say Folashade talk say Anya mama dey that house. Say they had a fight. Very wicked. Maybe waiting they talk na lie. Folashade talk say because of now why she mention Karimo name.
Folashade talk am, but that narrative is very hard to believe. Which day did Folashade mention the date? Did Folashade said Ijoti the day Mohbad pined? Or Folashade said after when Mohbad don't pine? Oh yeah, how to believe that? It is hard to believe. Who come across here?
Police no can't do anything. They just leave everybody for public. They will just define waiting no suppose loss.
You don't know say Ayan they threaten the public. Ayan ni tó bá bí yín dá.
Wá bí yín dá ẹ wá bá mi pé Wùmí ló pa Mohbad.
See that liver. Ayan sọ pé Wùmí yẹn kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa ṣe ṣáà máa gbádùn ẹ lọ. You know see that kind threat tó ń jáde lẹ́nu Ayan. Bàbá òde tí ìsáré lọ gbé kójú sínú ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Náà sọ pé Ayan ò lè sọ pé òun lòún pa Mohbad. Bella gan ò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. But Bella ló ní lọ́yà. Bella la rí PRO ẹnu admin nínú WhatsApp group. Ọmọ ayé o Jesus. Lenchi, I don't think say myself go be survive this thing wey kpai Mohbad o. Na the fact
that I said the thing they chook me, they pay me. Tí n bá ní pé kí n máa ṣe analysis Mohbad. Wàhálà gbogbo angle tí ó lè pa Mohbad gbogbo ẹ̀ mo ti iron out láti àná yẹn. Wo Paulo bó ṣe gbé Mohbad lọ, no excuse. Nígbà tó dé ṣùgbọ́n nothing ó dákẹ́ but bàtí Mohbad wá kú Daddy Freeze ṣe interview fún ẹ ó dẹ̀ ṣe cover àwọn information yẹn ó dẹ̀ lè sọ.
Ó sì parọ́ ó sì ní confident pé nothing go happen.
Ẹjọ́ Lenchi ṣé kò yẹ kí bàbá náà ti ṣe nǹkan sí yẹn náà.
Bàbá yẹn okay Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ló travel o Paulo ẹ bá mi lọ mú fa káṣẹ́ mo lè lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yìí fún bàbá gan kò yé mi Paulo ó yẹ kéèyàn fà wá sí gbòòrò ni máa blog bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wàláì ó gbúdọ̀ jáde kó wá sọ tẹnu ẹ̀ but Daddy Freeze tó lọ jókòó sí yẹn you need to do bí ìwà tí Mohbad ṣe rìn kó wá post receipt pé I gave Mohbad $80 million or whatever owó ikú tó pa bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kì í ṣe Liam nìkan náà owó wà nù ẹ̀ Mohbad ní owó.
Owó ni.
Sọ pé kú owó ló kú.
Continued money dẹ̀ ni.
Owó tí o lè fẹ́ ṣọmọ ní tó kọ ni ó ní ẹ máa gba yìí gan. Tí Bello tó kọ you don change my life God the win ó ṣe ń pa owó ẹ̀ lọ dìsìn. Ìgbà tó lọ bá Don Jazzy recently pé bàbá òun sì fẹ́ ṣe òun sì fẹ́ ṣe orin sísá.
Bàbá Kọ́tẹ̀lé sọ pé Mohbad yọ 72,000 tí Naira Marley ò wà worried bó máa pa padà.
Ó tún sọ
kó wá worried náà.
Ó tún sọ pé kí wọ́n yé bàbá ní pé bàbá owó ọmọ yín sì kúnlẹ̀ Mohbad lówó. Ẹ wá ń sọ yìí pé ọmọ tó pa dúró owó yẹn ẹ wá gbẹ̀mí ẹ wá lọ fowó ẹ̀ ra kínní l'Amẹ́ríkà ẹ ti ń process mortgage ilẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ra ilẹ̀ gbẹ́gbẹ́ tẹ́ bá ra ẹ tún wá no celebrity supposed to be ẹ fẹ́ sí èèyàn ẹ ò bẹ́ ṣe kóra yín jọ tẹ́ náwó yín sókè pé yes Wùmí ògo Fánímì wa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí owó ti dé ọmọlọ́mọ ẹ wo tẹ́ lọ sín sí ìgbà tẹ́ tún wá yẹ tún wá lọ nọ́pọ̀ sí ẹ tún wá nọ́pọ̀ sí yẹn tún wá ti Bella jáde ẹ ti ya Mohbad jáde pé kó lọ sin ọmọ yẹn, definitely there's more to this thing. Èmi ò dúró de very dark man o, a máa push ẹ lọ látàlẹ́yìn ní báyìí. Bàbá Mohbad.
We know fit.
Oh, say
Very dark
that's
man.
the energy.
Exactly.
Ẹ mọye petition ti very dark man ti kọ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí group chat yẹn jáde ni.
Èmi ò dúró.
Ó ti kọ ti Dangote, ó ti kọ ti rape ọmọ kan. That is what they call taking actions. What is rush?
Very wicked. Very wicked. Maybe na time don't reach. Say you self go connect with very dark man. Na very easy person to reach. And all these things when we talk, only dale, Lenchi, only dale can read film látọ̀dọ̀ very dark man. Say things don't stop. All these people they listen. The fact.
Mo ní pé ká dúró 24 hours torí
What is Soroti Naira Marley now? Yes.
Mo ní ká dúró.
Baba, Naira Marley needs this justice pass us.
Ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ náà, ó ní I am sorry Baba Mohbad. That is what he has to say. Ó ti bọ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ́ nìyẹn. Ó ti tún fi yín sí hanging. Ó ti tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ kéèsì mi lọ. Ṣé ń wá ẹni wá ni?
2 videos ló kù tó wọn ní fi sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad mọ́. He don't do more than 10 videos.
Ó ti evidence máa jáde very.
Lenchi, see. Nobody fit come up for the quest for truth, Jare. You get nobody go come out.
Very wicked.
Kó kàn ṣe kíákíá, kó ṣe kíákíá.
No, torí máa gbọ́. Sórí nǹkan tí Naira Marley ṣe sílẹ̀ yìí, ó máa prompt a lot of haters. Àwọn tó lé evidence ẹgbẹ́ jáde. Máa wo tí Sam Larry máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa fly jáde ńsìn. Ó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa jáde, Zlatan náà máa jáde. Ṣebí kò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Wàá rí gbogbo máa mú gbogbo máa compare. Ibi tá àṣírí ti máa tú nìyẹn.
Bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ ó máa pẹ̀ jẹ òun ò ní sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kó pẹ̀ jẹ́.
Àdùkọ́ yà pé mò ń pẹ̀ jẹ o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí o.
So, what be juju be that? Juju ni na, pé kí ni? Gbogbo wọn kó pẹ̀ jẹ̀ dànù, kó pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ kí gbogbo wọn kú dànù. Ẹ pa ọmọ yẹn báyẹn. Ọmọ ológo gbogbo àgbáyé ni na, everybody ló gbọ́ síkú yìí. Everybody then drew the result. We need that result.
Lenchi ṣẹmọ ìjọ tí wọ́n nà tí Sam Larry fọwọ́ kan Mohbad lórí wheelchair. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àdúrà wà ń bẹ̀. Ṣé Mohbad ra fóònù fàdúrà ń gbà ẹ̀? Àdúrà ò sí ibi ṣó yẹn rárá ń gbà ẹ̀. Ibo ni fóònù àdúrà wà ń gbà ẹ̀ tí ò fi fídíò lọ́wọ́?
Very wicked. Very wicked. Let's look at this thing like this. Ó wà ń bẹ̀ náà, ó wà ń bẹ̀, ó sọ̀rọ̀ ń pẹ́ náà. Yẹ̀bọ́ náà ti jáde wá sọ pé pọ́nà kinní kan, àwọn lọ sí kinní kan. See, me I believe the way I'm looking at this setup, looking at these characters, you know, it's so possible pé àwọn people yẹn ló mọ̀ mọ̀ Zlatan lọ lò pé Zlatan wà pé kó máa bọ̀ wá bá yín beach kẹ wá fídíò ẹ̀. You understand? Normally, Sam Larry àti Mohbad wọ́n ní issues. You understand? Wọ́n ní issues. Wọ́n ní issues dey. You get? Then wọ́n wá fi Zlatan fi tan Sam Larry wá pé ó yà tan Sam Larry pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé Sam Larry ààrẹ ò balẹ̀ tó ṣe máa act náà ló ṣe act yẹn. Everything don tire Sam Larry sef.
Àló ti súnmọ̀ bọ́ yẹn kò gẹ́tì. Ó lọ France, ó lọ wa kẹ̀kẹ́.
Ká tó sọ̀rọ̀ but Lenchi ká má parọ́ fúnra wa. Me I no believe say Mohbad is stupid to write that petition. Mohbad said Sam Larry and 14 others. Where are those 14 others now? Kí ló dé Nathan tí people are lost school. You get? And sọ̀rọ̀ Sam Larry Naira Marley. Where are the 14 others? Tí Mohbad sọ ṣọ́ ti kú ni. He said 15 people assaulted him with guns and cutlass. Where are the 14 people? We are only saying Sam Larry, Sam Larry, Sam Larry. Is enough time we stop following these people's script. Let's ask question. I want only 14 people to tell Sam Larry, Obele, all of you come out.
Because what in show
you get?
Surely Mohbad yẹn ti ń pawó sílẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Surely beef.
Lenchi, the same thing. Only 15 people náà ló tún gbé nulẹ̀. 15 people fẹ́ pa Mohbad. 15 people náà gbé nulẹ̀.
Àwọn onífrafẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa nà. For what now? Àwọn onífrafẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa nà. Òun gan dá bọ̀bọ̀ yẹ́lò yẹn mọ̀. Kò dá bọ̀bọ̀ tó gba etí ẹ̀ kò dá mọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n pé àwọn ìfọ̀ tí ó
Mohbad. No, Baba, Mohbad ò lè recognize. Sọ́ba fọ́yàn àlùmọ́ ni wọ́n fọ́ etí mi 2011. Èmi odidi big boy, wọ́n fọ́ etí mi ní strange country mo pé Curtis dey this country too.
Photo, not be juju be that. Ó gbà fọ́tí olóyìn.
Lenchi, ìfọ́tí.
Tó ṣe tán.
Funny thing I say, police sef dey inside this thing wey we dey
God
talk.
have mercy upon us.
Ọlọ́pàá gan ti join ẹgbẹ́. They say we will go and assault case. They say we will go settle am. Say na Nigerian matter. Imagine. You know?
Bó bá jẹ̀yà nínú
Lenchi.
ó jẹ̀yà gan.
Ó jìyà. Ó jìyà. This is wrong now. Kí ló dé? Kí ló dé? Zlatan all of a sudden, Sheyi na your 5 and 6. You get Sheyi na your 5 and 6. You now come talk say you know wàá pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bá sọ ọ̀kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ìwà àti Mohbad àti Sam Larry.
Wá treat ẹ̀.
Bàbá irọ́ ni náà tó bá yẹ kó fẹ́ pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe bóyá kí gbogbo wa máa pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀.
Bàbá aláwo tó jẹ́ kẹ́ múlẹ̀ nínú ilé Mohbad omi tẹ́ fi wẹ Mohbad àtàṣù ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ́jù sínú
Lenchi.
lọ́jù sínú kinní ẹ̀.
Lenchi.
Àwọn èèyàn máa burú o.
Ìgbà tó ń change orin Mohbad ìgbà tí Mohbad kú Walking Dead tó ń change ẹ̀ sí tiẹ̀ kò pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn tó ń kọ orin yẹn. I heard Mohbad voice.
Ìgbà tó ṣe 10 bottle Mohbad ló lórin yẹn tó lo red card.
Kò pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀.
Kò pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ o.
Exactly.
Kò lábò Mohbad.
Ó dàbí Bella náà. Album tí o ti release ó sì sọ̀rọ̀ pa Mohbad pé when Mohbad matter happen pé na then when the parent talk say you go see say na when Mohbad die he understand wetin dem mean say you go see ọlọ́pàá ò dẹ̀ mú. Ó mọ nǹkan tó ṣe now you know why in conscience dey attack am left and right you understand. Ó mọ why tóun fi lọ́ọ̀yà àrùn sára sí life Mohbad you get. Ó mọ why tí lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn fi wà bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tí Mohbad kú. You get ó mọ why tí lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn PR òun fi wà nínú WhatsApp group tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ assetting Mohbad. Ó mọ why tí lọ́ọ̀yà òun same lawyer tọ́jọ́ ń share he knows why that lawyer is at Mohbad's house following the nurse that they claim they said the nurse kpai Mohbad. The nurse follow you reach police station and you no talk say make dem arrest am but you came to the social media and you are spreading lies. Make dem hold that lawyer jare. If they hold Wunmi make dem hold that lawyer too. He no fit even talk say na negligence. Ó mọ̀ but what commit a crime. You understand? Lawyer yẹn mọ̀ but commit a crime is an accessory to that crime.
Ayé wọn ò ní dá fún nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ gbé gbogbo everybody ó gbé wọn sáré. Okay.
Lenchi. Ẹjọ́ ṣé nọ́ọ̀sì máa ń ní kú tó yẹ kó pa bébì ni ọmọ wà lọ́wọ́ nọ́ọ̀sì tó máa wá yìn fún dádì ẹ̀. Ó ga ọ́.
Àní skóòpù àtòrí tó bá ní pé èèyàn kú Monday. Sórí Wunmi gangan àwa tí ń sọ kínní ti pẹ́ Wunmi gangan fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ pé there is a nurse on Monday. So there is possibility pé ẹnìkan wà nínú ilé ń bẹ̀ yẹn tó ti ń gbá Mohbad láwọn oògùn oríṣiríṣi. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sọ pé òun lọ sí hospital. Sórí kánípọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ò declare pé òun lọ sí hospital ni wọn ò ní gba àwọn oògùn yẹn láti mú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Ibi tó ti ń prescribe oògùn fọmọ yẹn látọ̀hún yẹn pé ó yẹ máa ju eléyìí fún ẹ̀yà prescribe eléyìí fún má waste owó a máa send oògùn sí ẹ if possible gbogbo chat yẹn ni wọ́n ti delete eléwèrè yìí tó dàbí asín Lámìdé gbé ẹ jáde ní 2020 ó dẹ̀ make ẹ̀ at the end of the day Mohbad wa ó ń ta jù ẹ lọ very cool guy ó ń ta jù ẹ lọ ó tún wá sell bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn out ó ní òun bọ̀ ó ní I'm coming to Nigeria in fact ó pa Mohbad. Ẹ wo Benzema àti Osu master bí Osu mu ẹ ká sọ o.
Photo, not be juju be that.
You sold your friend out. Ó ta bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn jáde. Ó ta gbogbo lifestyle kan gbogbo wọn ò tẹ wá. Ó tún wá ń wọ skirt. Ó tún wá gbé frame fún ẹ. Wọ́n gbé frame Mohbad fún ẹ tó yẹ kó embrace ẹ pé my friend èwo ni kò lára ẹ onítọ̀ ló ń kọ fún Mohbad. Wọ́n gbé frame fún ẹ pé gba frame Mohbad ó lè gbà. because èèwọ̀ ni fún ẹ. Bella, ó ní kúre o fún nǹkan tó ṣe yìí o. You will never know peace.
ṣé orin yẹn náà wá ṣé orin yẹn gbó viral ni ṣé orin yẹn gbó viral ni ṣé ó yẹ
Orin yẹn ò lè rẹ́ni mọ́ ibi tó máa jẹrà sí nìyẹn. Ìyá ẹ̀dá ìwọ̀n ọ̀nù ẹ má kẹgbẹ́kẹgbẹ́ bó ṣe ń ṣe orin ẹ lẹ ìgbà tó ti kọrin hallelujah yẹn mo ti láìkì ẹ bọ̀ lẹ́yìn eléyìí tẹ̀ láìkì ẹ mọ́ hallelujah wò lórí lọ́wọ́.
Lẹ́ńchì kò ń ṣe pé kórin wọn má go viral nìkan àwọn boys yìí ní láti ṣẹ̀wọ̀n la these guys go do this thing again o Lẹ́ńchì they go run am
Ni something go happen.
they go run am again maybe na Davido they go kpain next we dey shout now they dey cover am up maybe na Davido all of these guys if Dre can be selling Davido to Sam Clef all these people get evil.
Well,
Wọ́n
ṣe fún Olodiski ó fẹ́ gbé Olodiski kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Ramali wá sọ́dọ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí.
Yes.
Ó ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọ̀nà Ìmọ̀lámídé ó ti lọ ṣe kòlábò bẹ̀.
Lẹ́ńchì can you see wetin we dey talk now that means say these people wan even go put Zino for Davido in 2 years ìyẹn náà máa kọ̀ tún kú ni ìyẹn náà kọ̀ tún kú ni wọ́n ti plant obìnrin kan sínú ayé ẹ̀ because ẹni tó fẹ́ fi ẹ́ sí record label ó máa fún ẹ lọ́mọ ẹ máa jọ ṣe erépá tó máa fọmọ sínú life ẹ tó máa plant ẹ God see these organized criminals.
Dre yẹn òun ó pè ní Ọ̀ṣùnbọ̀ Mondo Ṣùnbọ̀ àwọn tó máa ń pààyàn yìí ìsàkọ́jì àbí kí lórúkọ ọmọ tó múlẹ̀ kó yẹ tó ní abẹ́ bíríìjì nínú tó sábà tó ń pààyàn yìí. Kí fọ́ọ́jì òun kankan ní ilé freestyle ilé ló kàn fi ṣe posh ni o ó fi ṣe posh lórí internet kí ni Dre yẹn kó wà láàárín àwọn èèyàn kó máa pa àwọn èèyàn.
Àwọn olórí burúkú somebody.
Fásitì bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn náà.
Wèrè yìí ó dẹ̀ ń dẹ́nu pé tóun bá délé gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lòun máa sọ. Ó dẹ̀ délé ó dẹ̀ change.
Torí bó ṣe dé torí nǹkan tó tẹ̀ dùn mí bó ṣe dé báyìí the next ló kọ̀ gbé chair báyìí ni. My name is Bella. Please can you go and bury Mohbad? Èmi tẹ̀ fọ́rọ̀ kí ló fẹ́ sọ.
Ìyá ẹ̀gbọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n tó
When he
bẹ̀rẹ̀.
was alive Mohbad don almost commit suicide for your front.
Imagine.
And you no talk you no call police normally if you see person wey wan commit suicide you call police on the person na crime for you and that person because tẹ́ni yẹn bá kú ìwọ ló wà next to the person kí ló ń ṣe àwọn ọmọ yìí kí ló ń ṣe wọ́n ta làwọn adviser àwọn gan o ṣe it's not about to make money o Lẹ́ńchì no be about to make money for this life na for you to survive the trials wey dey face you when you get money na him see how these boys dey behave like criminal no they are criminals because dem dey benefit from Mohbad àwọn olè làwọn boys yìí.
Àní Mohbad dàbí kókò wọlé kókò jókòó báyìí kó dẹ̀ gbé orin jáde. Orí Ramali ó ní òun freestyle òun jókòó pẹ̀lú Mohbad òun dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa freestyle ó lè sí pẹ̀lú ọmọ ológo kí nǹkan kan máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ náà òun dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa.
Ọlọ́run bless ẹ fún kinní ẹ̀.
Oh Lord of mercy.
Benzema before Mohbad left Malians he released 3 singles after he said Naira Marley want to kpain him ẹ jọ ṣé ẹ tó fẹ́ pààyàn máa tún jẹ́ kó máa release orin káwọn èèyàn máa rí ẹ papọ̀ kó máa rí yín papọ̀.
Láyé.
Ó ga o. Nigerian
guys.
These things go happen to your children too o. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hi Pastor Sele. How Lynch, long time.
Long time.
Photo. Not be juju be that.
Where's my sister Didi Drew? Anyway, I'm at work. I just want to contribute a little bit. I love your show this morning. You always really think critically. You don't go with the crowd. I just watched VDM a few minutes ago, and I was a bit worried about the things he's saying. He made a statement that even if the police start the investigation again, they're not going to get nowhere, which raised an eyebrow for me. Were you doing justice for Naira Marley, or were you doing justice for Mohbad? Because it seems like now he wants to roll out one. Number two is, how do we know there was no agreement between VDM, Yabojo, and Naira Marley to release this tape? And if Yabojo do not respond to this guy after this video, that's me know there was a deal cut behind the scene so that they don't sue
my
each other.
God. Thank you for that. You see, I love your submission. It's true. Everything
Because
in Nigeria.
VDM came out a few days ago and said, Nigerians, how do you know I'm not lying to you when I said I bought this and somebody gave it? So sometimes he plays with our mind. If Yabo, and that's why Cynthia's quiet, because it's either they let Naramali to wash his name or they expose them. So this is now justice for Naramali, has nothing to do with Mohbad. That's how I look at it. Because if it was justice for Mohbad, he should have completed the group chat. And she kept on saying, he kept on saying that I'm still covering Yabo Joe part. Look, Portable is being sued, but nobody's able to sue VDM until now. Because if they touch him, he will release everything. So we are left again. If somebody come and say police can't do the investigation again, is that not a joke? Cold cases, even after 100 years. Jack the Ripper here in the UK, they release him early this year, who he was after 100 years. So I'm just a bit confused here. What were people playing with our emotions as we thought we were getting? Yes, we did find out a few facts, but those facts wouldn't let us petition anybody in that house.
Wow,
they've hidden what they want to hide.
Wow, I love this.
Thank you.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this. I love this. Wow, I love that open.
Okay, Fancifier, let me ask you just one question. Do you think, like neutrally, you not attaching yourself to anybody in this case, like a neutral person, with everything that VDM have exposed, do you think that a crime was committed that the police are supposed to do something about?
Definitely.
Wow. That is our hope. That is our hope for justice now.
This crime involved three things. One, it involved the entertainment industry. Remember, Mohbad was a good-looking guy. He has a style and he can dance, and he was changing Afrobeat. The industry gods were after him. Again, there is a case of white powder we hear. And the guy was about to snitch. He wanted to pull out. And you know, once you join the gang, you can't leave. It's either you leave, go directly meet your ancestors, or you stay with them. Even it's a rule known. It's either you're in or you're out. Number three is a matter of money. The wife now took advantage with her godmother, and they wanted that royalty. So the guy, in either ways, everybody was chasing him. And that's why the question is like, who was Mohbad? Some people think he was just this drink. No, there is something about this guy. Everybody knows.
All right.
Yeah, he may look simple.
I love somebody to twist my brain. Correct.
So if Yabo Joe don't sue or petition Naramali, or Cynthia keeps quiet, these people, the meeting they had before, they have succeeded. And now they're all going to go quiet. And thank you. I'm at work.
Thank you so much. Not be juju be that.
Photo, not be juju be that.
This is serious. Sele, you don't far away. You dey toilet.
2022, Mohbad, 2022, Mohbad gets $72,000 cash. Omoga. And he no reshaping life. They know you make Mohbad use that money reshaping life. They say na Bella. You know go better for that Bella. Say you won't pay Mohbad rent. You know go better for you. Say you talk, say you pay Mohbad rent. You know go better for you. Only for one she what's the meaning of this? $72,000. So na Bella, you they help Mohbad. You they help Mohbad. You they help Mohbad. No worry. You they alive.
Ó bá náwó yẹn ni gbogbo àwọn kòlábò tó ṣe káàkiri yẹn ó tún jẹ owó bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Kò dákẹ́ ẹ̀ máa láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wèrè kan o.
If they help Mohbad, now make Mohbad. Now so that make if it easy for them to kill Mohbad. You understand now why they help Mohbad?
Na snitch boy. Àwa ti mọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn bá yẹn. àtìgbà tó sọ pé I'm coming to Nigeria to talk àwa débi inú wa tẹ̀ ń dùn pé yes it's coming ó land báyìí go and bury Mohbad tó ya wèrè ni àti ìráyè ẹ̀ àti pọ̀ ló gbogbo ńlá máa kó pọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe tí ilé fi jóná òkú tẹ́ sí ẹsẹ̀ tí jọ jáde tó yà síjọ́ tó sọ pé ó máa yẹn zoom Mohbad báyìí gbogbo wọn fọ́nká ni lifestyle gbé báàgì ẹ̀ ó sá lọ kálukú túká gbogbo wọn dà lé ní báyìí máa sí tó sọ pé tí very dark man ní ẹ wo ẹni tó yẹ kẹ́ mú dání lélẹ́yìí o justice ten wá bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ní kẹ́ mú dání kí ló ṣe bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn Choma Chinwe àbí kí Choma Chinwe fúnra mi lórúkọ yẹn Dominica Chinwe àbí kí lórúkọ lady yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ expose ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ìgbà tá expose ọmọ Dominica Chinwe.
Plenty. That Dominica dey dey every platform, no worry. She dey listen. Na just say she no know who to approach for this movement. She dey always listen. It was not hard for her to go to VDM. You understand? Now she bring VDM come out again now.
You went to go and expose that Dominica Chinwe who exposed it Agbaye who bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa lọ́mọlọ́mọ my see voice note Owunda spending iCloud Owunda ẹ wá pa gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra. Wo I never get your time no tí má bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa kó ogun àwọn kíní ẹ̀ jáde because tó jí orí mi bá touch lọ́jọ́ kan máa kọ́ máa play wo record yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn ni máa wá analyse from morning till night òun mo fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tí gbogbo eléyìí fi ń ṣẹlẹ̀ máa analyse látàárọ̀ sí dá gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe ní justice for Mohbad ó gbé gbogbo kíní máa sí ó gbé sá lọ spending not the same thing wo wa máa play victim you playing victim pé ẹ kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ ò mọ kankan they are just accusing me oya go and fight for me. Why must it be like that?
Our wife say, Abi, everything we work call am. Our wife do private DNA.
Magic, can you imagine?
They do private DNA.
Nígbà tí Falana, when Falana called, before all this escalation, Falana said, Wumi, before I start this case, who owns that child? I hope it's for Mohbad. Only I'm not sure. Can you imagine that kind of dumb shit? This thing, and the man said, "Okay, kò sí problem. Ẹ lọ pé bàbá Mohbad wá. Nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ tó pín náà."
She's not sure, and na normal thing.
Ẹ wá ti ọmọ mọ́. Torí tẹ́lẹ̀, I will not be surprised if they go and do DNA, because I watched one program, and the woman said, "See, we have helped a lot of homes in our clinic. I will be honest, I'm leaving this job very soon. These are the DNA that want to share. Sometimes they pay them 200,000 just to say the child belongs to the man. Money what? Sometimes some people pay 2 million just to say the child.